Thanksgiving. No, Christmas not yet. Thanksgiving. What are we usually celebrating for Thanksgiving? Ah, yes, we give thanks. For what?
For God and stuff like that.
For building the heavens and the earth.
For everything, isn't it? For everything that He provides us with. Well, you know what? There are stories and stories and stories in the Bible about people who had nothing, and they prayed to God, and what happened? He provided, right? And you know what? How many here know the Guidepost? Have you ever heard the magazine, The Guidepost?
I think my mom reads it.
Yeah, your mom reads it. It's full of stories of men and women. Well, there's a lot of inspirational stories. But a lot of times you will find those stories about how somebody was in dire need, or their cupboards were bare, or they didn't have enough money for something, or their kids didn't have any clothes, and they pray about it, and God would miraculously provide. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And what have we been talking about today? Give thanks in all things, right? Give thanks when we have a lot. Give thanks when we don't have much. Give thanks because God knows what we need, and He will provide it when we need it. Well, I need a volunteer. All right, Sarah, why don't you come up? And actually, Taya, why don't you come up? You both can do it. Okay, I have got an empty jar.
Okay.
Now, what do you think the empty jar represents? Yeah, people who didn't have anything, right? Okay, we've talked about a lot of people in the Bible who, like the widow that Elijah went to, and Elijah, they had nothing, right? Very little oil, and God provided. So I want you to hold that out so everyone can see it. We'll move your fingers so that way they can see. It is an empty jar. Okay? Put your hands back. All right, Taya, I'm going to have you help me. What have I got here?
A faucet thingy.
A faucet thingy. Okay, what I want you to do is hold it up there. Is there a hole in the bottom?
No.
No, okay. I want you to hold it up there. And we're going to see what happens. Well, I've got a funnel here. And I want you to put the faucet above the funnel. There, she's short. I'm going to hold it. All right, what I want you to do is turn the faucet on.
I can't.
Okay, do you think God can produce something out of nothing?
That is nasty.
Think so? Oh, and sometimes it runs out, doesn't it? Okay, and then what do we do when we pray again?
Get more?
Yeah, hold it up.
That's awesome.
That's kind of cool, isn't it? Wow, and so when we thought we had nothing,
Got something.
we got something. That's right. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Got my hands.
Now I got your hands, it's water. You'll be all right. Here. Wipe your hands.
Thank you.
That's kind of cool, isn't it? Well, you know what?
Because there's a hole in the water, so there's no way you could be able to hold the water.
That's right. There's no way it could hold water because there's a hole. That's kind of cool, isn't it? We can go ahead and sit down. We're going to be looking today, and more, how that happened to a lot of people when they had absolutely nothing, but they had what? Faith and trust in God. And they prayed, and what did He do? He gave them something. Now, what is God calling us to do? Are we supposed to then just keep it and hoard it?
Nope.
What are we supposed to do?
Share it.
Share it, that's right. And what happens if we get rid of it? What'll happen?
All gone.
Yeah, but what'll happen?
God will give you more.
God will give you more, that's right. He says that He will give us abundance so that way we can share in abundance. And if we continue to keep sharing, guess what? God will continue to keep giving so we can keep sharing. Now, what happens if we decide that I want to keep it for myself?
You're a hoarder.
I'm a hoarder, okay?
Take it away from you.
He'll take it away from you. So what will happen if I keep this just for myself? If, let's say Rebecca's thirsty, and I have enough there that I could drink half and she could drink half, but I decide that I may need some for later. So even though she's thirsty, I said, I'm going to keep it for me. What happens when I drink this all gone?
It's all gone.
It's all gone, isn't it? But if I give her half, do you think it'll fill up again?
Yep.
That's right. It will. By all different means and all unexpected ways. You know what our theme's going to be for Advent this year?
No.
Expecting the unexpected.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool one, isn't it? And God is just that, isn't He? He's the unexpected. And that is one thing that we can expect. that he will do things in cool ways, in ways that defy what the world, gravity, what the world's logic, what the world's laws are, just like that. He can produce something out of nothing. Okay? So let us remember as we celebrate Thanksgiving this week that we should be thankful for all things. When we have a lot, when we have none, because we know that God has promised that He will provide, and He provides enough for us to share. Okay?